Shot a bluff on the lick, got his ass whacked. Heard a nigga stamp, bro, we gon' get back. 392 FNs in the scat. Too greedy, he slimy, really that. All black ski mask, everybody slack.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Drew, and I'm back with another video for me. If you ain't watched the last video, go watch the last video for me. My son used G's for me, be wildin' and shit on Instagram Live and shit, be wildin'. But today though, man, a lot of y'all, for me, I never even asked this question. What do y'all niggas like to watch for me, sports wise, like NBA, MLB, or NFL, or what's the other one? Soccer, wherever. I had to think for that shit. But now, what's y'all favorite sport and shit, man? My favorite sport, basketball. For me, I've been watching basketball my whole life. Played basketball my whole life for me. So I'm really a basketball head, but it's crazy for me because I don't really watch it like that, like I used to anymore. But for me, my favorite team is the Atlanta Hawks, only because my favorite player is Trae Young and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, we were supposed to get Sharif Cooper. That was the reason why I started fucking with the Hawks. But I don't know what happened to that shit, man. But I like the Atlanta Hawks though. That's my team for me. But no cap. I know everybody in the NBA done seen this video. This nigga Draymond Green knocking his teammate out. The nigga Jordan Poole for me. So if y'all ain't watched that video for me, I might put the video. I'm gonna try to put the video in the comment section. But for me, this is the video. I guess he explains what happened and shit really. So we about to get straight to this vid.
On October 5th, Draymond Green and teammate Jordan Poole got into a verbal altercation during practice. The incident ended with Draymond punching Poole in the face. The situation rocked the sports world and shook the Golden State Warriors to the core.
I think in the very first few minutes, or first few or 10 or whatever.
Damn, he old as hell, nigga, beard gray and shit. How old is he? I really thought he was in his 20s or some shit. He probably 30 or 40 something.
You're initially upset, pissed off, which is why you have the reaction you have. And so I think in the first minutes, just upset, kind of not thinking about much except for what just happened. And then you kind of move to the why, part of the process of why did this happen? And walking yourself through why, the different things that can get you to why what took place actually took place.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes people telling the story, they'll maximize the story for me. So basically, what I'm gonna think this nigga saying is, boom, niggas started talking about him. What you say? Boom. And that's it. He about to tell y'all the longer story. He about to tell y'all a made-up longer story. But for me, that's basically what happened.
From there, how do you feel about it? And I think that's the natural process that I went through. Is okay. Now that you process what just happened, now you've processed the why. Now how do you feel? And what do you feel about it? Because everyone still needs to process what happened.
This nigga's 32.
That could take time.
No cap.
Look, it's the NBA, it's professional sports, these things happen.
There's a lot of trust in the fabric of our team, who we are.
It's for us to handle, privately.
I never once thought no one would hear about it. Nothing stays in-house these days. Everything gets to the media. Everything is said.
A video came out of Draymond Green at practice.
TMZ released this video, Draymond punching Jordan Poole.
This is the biggest crisis that we've ever had.
That's not like one of those fights where you come back and you're great buddies.
This is a bigger story than anyone wants to admit.
If I were him and I did that, I would say, you know what? I don't even deserve to be at ring night.
I actually woke up to the video. Once I woke up to the video, I don't know if the dynamic necessarily changes or not, because you never really know people's opinions right away. So you get at the time, you give it some time to allow people to throw their opinion out, which quite frankly, I don't care about people's opinion. And to be totally honest with you, I never really knew how much it blew up. because I don't spend much time like searching Instagram or looking through comments. I don't spend much time, I don't really read many tweets at all. And so I was just at home chilling with my children. If you want me to be honest with you, I still don't know how much the world may think it blew up.
Sparked by the leak of the video, the incident did blow up. It went viral. It was everywhere. It was front page news. It was discussed, dissected, and debated around the clock in the sports universe, prompting the central figures to look deep within.
There is like this dark cloud in the room, and I caused that, you know, so I apologize to his family. For me, that is the task at hand, to rebuild trust in our locker room. I felt as a man, I felt as a leader, that I would do everything that I can to make this right, or to right the ship, and to help this team, to help Jordan, his family, and move forward from there.
I am wondering why there is no suspension and there's this verbiage.
I wonder if they gonna ever play like, I don't even watch the Warriors like that, so I don't know if they played together or anything yet. But for me, I wonder if they gonna like, I wonder what's gonna happen basically, like when they see each other and we'll have to play again for me.
He's stepping away.
Mutual decision. We feel like this is the best decision.
And then my son, Jordan Poole, get his get back. Like, really, that's the most important right now, that my son get his get back.
Going forward.
I seen the video. He really knocked that nigga out, I ain't gonna lie. That shit gotta come with some get back.
On October 12th, 4 days after his exile, for lack of a better word, Draymond Green arises for an early morning workout at his residence. He has to keep his body ready. Today, he has work to do. The previous night, the much anticipated announcement on his status with the team was made.
I'm going to get right to the Draymond situation. I expect him to play Friday in our last preseason game and on opening night. We're going to lean on the experience that we have together and trust that this is the best decision for our team.
Can't change the events that happen, but we can control what happens moving forward, and that's where we are. And myself as the leader of this team, it's on me to make sure we're headed that way. Time clarity, you know what it is, I know what it is. Continue to move forward, put it behind us. It helps, allows you to start the process. Get back with my team, get back to work, get back to practice, put the work in that needs to be put in from a basketball standpoint, from a leadership standpoint, and get back to business. That's where I go from here, that's where we go from here.
Nah, nigga, get back in general. Nigga need get back for sure. I ain't gonna lie, the video crazy. If y'all ain't see the video of what he did to that nigga, he really put him out with one punch. For me, that shit crazy. But go watch that shit for me. That's in this vid. You watch this full vid, like this video, leave a comment section, Instagram DiorJu, Snapchat YWJu1, Onlyfans DiorJu for me. And I'll see y'all next vid.